When you mix fuel, metal oxide, and metal powder in just the right way, it burns at 2,000 degrees Celsius. Hot enough to cut through nearly any barrier known to man. Throw some C4 into the mix, and you've got one hell of a combination.
Tell me I'm the only one.
Hey guys, welcome to Hardstuck. I'm your host, Washed Up, and today we'll be starting our Operator Essential series, in which we introduce an operator and cover the basics you'll need to know to use them effectively. Today we'll be covering Thermite, everyone's favorite Kool-Aid man. Thermite, real name Jordan Trace, is an FBI SWAT operator. He is a 2-speed, 2-armor attacker, which means he has medium armor and speed. His recommended roles are hard breacher, backline, or support. Thermite has access to two primary weapons, a semi-automatic shotgun and an assault rifle. While the shotgun isn't terrible, it's a very situational close-range weapon. The assault rifle is your go-to in most situations, being a fairly decent rifle with average damage, controllable recoil, and average rate of fire. I like to use it with an ACOG sight, a compensator for stability, and a vertical grip for recoil management. I recommend going into a terrorist hunt and finding out what works best for you. Thermite also has two secondary weapons, a M45 and a 5.7 USG handgun. The M45 packs a bigger punch per bullet, but at the trade-off of a smaller capacity. I personally like using the M45, but if you find yourself struggling with accuracy, use the 5.7 for some extra rounds. Thermite can bring one of two gadgets to each round, either 3 stun grenades or Claymore mine. I prefer the Claymore to place in doorways or under windows behind me, but the stuns can help you push a room if you open a hole into it. Thermite's real value comes from his unique gadget, which is 2 brimstone exothermic charges. These are like normal breaching charges, but can punch a large hole into reinforced walls. This valuable ability allows you to create and push new entrances into objectives. Here's a clip of the charge in action. Note that it takes around 3 seconds to place a charge, and another 3 seconds for the charge to detonate once activated. This leaves you pretty exposed, so make sure the area is safe before you put a charge down and detonate it. Thermite's basic strategy is pretty simple. Bring him to maps where there are walls directly into the objective from outside the building, such as armory, lockers, wall, and border, or if there are hatches into the objective that are usually reinforced that your team can use to push into the objective, like kitchen hatch on clubhouse. Opening sight lines is more Habana or Maverick's job, so you want to focus on creating doors for you and your teammates. When you spawn in, hang out for a few seconds. You're too important to risk getting spawn peeked at the start. Ideally, you will stick with some teammates like Thatcher or Twitch, as they can help you open walls and keep you safe while you do your job. Once you've used your charges and opened a wall or two, your job is done, and you can focus on pushing your new doorway. While playing Thermite, there are some important counters to watch out for. The first is mute. He can place his jammers next to a wall and it will prevent your charge from activating. You'll know it's on a wall if you can hear a static sound while near the wall. Bring a Thatcher or a Twitch to solve this problem. They can both destroy the jammer safely. Another counter is Bandit. His batteries will destroy your charges if you place them on an electrified wall. You'll know the wall is electrified from the lightning effect on it. Kid can do the same thing with his Electro Claw, but they can be attached to hatches as well. Once again, bringing a Thatcher or a Twitch will solve these problems. Well guys, that about wraps up Thermite's basics. I hope this video helps you guys that are starting out. Please feel free to share anything I've missed or ask questions in the comments below. Once again, I'm Washed Up and I will see you next time with another Operator Basics.
Tell me I'm the only